everybody to keep in mind, the NFL reneged their anthem policy after complaints from the NFLPA. Now the two will work in tandem to create a new policy. Meanwhile, Jerry just going rogue here, and he's saying his squad must stand. Stephen A., I want to start with you on this. What is your reaction to this whole mess?
Well, first of all, I don't like it. I think Jerry Jones is wrong. When I think about what Richard Sherman said, though, I think Richard Sherman went too far. When you talked about the plantation mentality. Jerry Jones is from the South. Yeah. Jerry Jones, Arkansas, and you know it's easy to assume that that is position. I had the pleasure of talking to Jerry Jones several weeks ago and what have you. Believe it or not, I entered the dark side for a minute there, the whole bit. All right, but
shame.
Yeah, I know.
Shame.
Isn't it shameful, right? But it was fun talking to him. Let me say this, and I'm not going to share the depth of my private conversation with him because I haven't spoken to him since, and I don't have his permission to do that. I'm not going to violate that man's trust like that. But this is what I mean. Here's where Jerry's wrong. We all know Jerry's a businessman. Yep. We all know that it's about his bottom line. Say so. Say so. That's it. Whether we agree or disagree with him, what you cannot do is excoriate and throw him into the abyss of perpetual condemnation. If the man is honest enough to sit up there and say, look, y'all. Y'all can talk this junk y'all want to. This is about business. I'm trying to make money here. Now, my team is in the South. We in Texas, okay? We all know, you know what I'm saying, the South and what's associated and synonymous. Not everybody in the South, but a lot of people in the South. We know how they vote. We know how they think in a lot of situations, according to folks. And as a result of that, he's saying, even though to your credit, Max, you pointed out religiously, we don't have any evidence that they will lose the money like they said they did. They get $255 million per owner, profits up, revenue up 4.9%. So obviously they were making a big deal about losing something when in fact that may not have been the case. But if you're Jerry Jones, to you, if you project, you know how the world of business works. If I projected that I'm going to make 10%. Making 4.9% is a loss. And so as a result to him, he lost 5%. So if Jerry Jones just came out and said, I'm trying to get paid. Right. I ain't got time for all of this. Even if we don't like it, you could live with it because that's just a man that cares about the green. Yeah. The problem is he waxes poetically and sanctimoniously as if this is about the red, white, and blue and the flag when you know good and damn well it ain't. And that's the problem.
About the green.
Jerry Jones cares about two things. There are two things that are important to him based on his behavior, from what I can see. Okay. Fame and money. Not necessarily in that order, period. Keep your cap on during the anthem, talk all the way through it, violate the flag code. Yep. According to the official flag code of the United States of America, he violates that all the time. You cannot hold it down against the ground. It must be held aloft. Right. He violates it. Why? Because he's commercializing it, because he's profiting from it. Now, here's the interesting thing about Richard Sherman's comments, and I love me some Richard Sherman. But when you talk about plantation mentality, in fact, in a way, yes. But I see Jerry Jones as the slave. He is a slave to the money. Kids, don't be a slave to the money. Like, you go get it. Right. If fame is important, your ego, go get the money. It's
I like that, Max.
Money is very important. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. It is. Right. But you don't become enslaved by it. Yeah. Jerry Jones, to me, seems as though he is a slave to the bottom line. Okay. And if he believes, if it's his belief that this is hurting his business, as you pointed out, I don't need to go over it again. He's going to want to do whatever he has to protect his money. And that's what it seems this is, and I don't like it for reasons we're going to get into in a little while.
Yeah, and listen, here's where, when you mentioned the bottom line. Jerry had that conversation with his team last year about the bottom line. Now, he didn't get it out there in the media, but he did put that out there in a and
that's what he told me.
In a confined situation, he put that on with the team. This is the bottom line. This is where we are. If I don't get paid, hurt you guys as far as contracts. So that's been out there. Here's my problem with Jerry and Steven. And here's where I'm disappointed. They keep on making it about the anthem. They never talk about social injustice. And Jerry Jones and the entire Jones family are in that community every day, whether it be the Salvation Army, whether it be in South and West Dallas, with Charlotte Jones and how much they reach out in that community, they know about the social injustice. And they continue to basically
cynically,
exactly, just put it to the backside, and they talk about the anthem. And that's the problem that he's putting his players in a situation, the Dak Prescotts, the Ezekiel Elliott, he's putting them in a bad position by always bringing up the anthem instead of saying, hey, listen, yes, we are in the community. We are dealing with social injustice. We are having conversations with police officers. He's not giving us that, and that's where I'm disappointed, because these players right now, Dak Prescott, and I'm hearing.
I want to get to Dak.
I'm hearing about the comments, and it's a shame that we're hearing these comments about Dak Prescott.
That's what I wanted to bring up. We're going to touch on that.
We're going to touch on that in a second.